who can I show up for better this year? Hey friends, Happy New Year. I'm Ash, your friendly neighborhood apologist, and I just want to give you guys a quick challenge for this new year. As we start this new year, lots of us have goals, and something that I've been thinking about lately is this quote by Annie Dillard, and she wrote, "The way we live our days is the way that we live our lives." You see, we often think about like, this is a new year, I'm gonna make so many changes, but at the end of the day, we make very little changes day to day. We find that lots of our days start looking pretty much the same. And I feel that at the end of this year, I'm like, man, I guess my daily routine really has kind of been all that I've done this year. I haven't read all that many books because I haven't really been reading much each day. I didn't read my book yesterday. I didn't continue reading my book today. And that's why I really haven't read that much this year as compared to previous years. So we find is that the way we live our days is the way that we live our lives. That how I'm living today may well be reflective of what my life is going to look like. So the question is, am I satisfied with the way I live today? Now, my initial question for the video was, who can we show up for better this year? And the question that I started asking a while back was, at the end of the day, I wanted to ask myself, what kind of a brother have I been today? What kind of a friend have I been today? What kind of a son have I been today? What kind of a coworker or employee have I been today? Asking myself at the end of the day, how have I done? Have I been the kind of brother that I want to be to my siblings? Have I been the kind of friend that I want to be to my friends? Have I been the kind of coworker that I want to be to my coworkers? If the answer is yes, then reflect, okay, what have I done well? How can I keep doing that? Or how can I improve on that? And if the answer is no, then okay, what do I need to change, or what do I need to start doing so that I can be a better brother, so that I can be a better friend? And how can I work that into my regular rhythms? So how can I make that a daily thing? Maybe that's calling up each day. I want to call up one of my siblings. You know, we don't live so close anymore so much. So maybe it's just each day I want to dedicate 5 minutes after lunch that I'm going to call up one of my siblings and see how they're doing. Or maybe it's hanging out with a friend after work each day. Or maybe it's, calling up my parents at the end of the day. Maybe it's asking an intentional question to my coworker each day. Could be deep, could be fun. Just ask them a question, get to know them more. Eat every single day, ask them a different question. There's something that we can add into our regular rhythms that when we get into the pattern of it, we will find that we are changing as a person. The kind of life we're living is different. And the way that we are living this day, if we keep on doing it, it's going to be the way that we live our lives. So at the end of your life, the question is, what kind of a brother do you want to be? Maybe you can even write that down on a sketch pad. What do you want your siblings to have said about you at the end of your life? What kind of a brother do you want to have been to them? What do you want your friends to say about you? What kind of friend do you want to have been to them? Your parents, your boss, your coworkers, you name it. What kind of a person do you want to be at the end of your life? Are you that person right now? If not, what can you do to start being that person, to start showing up for them in that way? So that's my challenge for you in this new year. But really, it's a challenge for you for this new day, and then for tomorrow, and then for the day after that, and then for the day after that. How can you start being that person? How can you change your regular rhythms to show up for these people better? So first question is, who do you want to show up for better? Who's on your mind that you're like, I've really been failing in this area. I haven't been a good sibling, or I haven't been a good friend. Who is it? Okay, you've got that person in your mind. Now, how can you show up for them better on a daily basis? Maybe it's sending a text message. Maybe it's giving a quick call. Maybe it's trying to hang out with them more. What's that going to look like for you? And that's my challenge for you. Start doing it today. Start right now after this video. Give someone a call. And then start adding that to your regular rhythms. I think you'll find at the end of the year, as you look back, if you have made this a daily rhythm, then you will have made a difference this year. At the end of the day, year to year, we make very little differences. Why is that? because day to day, we make very little differences. So don't start somewhere down the road and be like, I got all year to do that. Start today and then do tomorrow and then do the day after that. That's my challenge for you. That's my challenge for me. There's some changes I want to make this year, and I'm going to start today. So I hope you guys have had a great new year. Hopefully you're spending time with some family or friends. And hopefully you can start doing that even right now if you're still with them. You can start doing something today. But I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it's a good challenge. It's refreshing that, you do have accountability and you can make a change in your life. And that can start today. So I hope that's exciting. I hope that you have hope for changes in your relationships and your community this year, because you can make a difference. So let's start doing that. If you found this helpful and encouraging, then please subscribe down below for more content just like this. You can also share this with someone who would benefit from this challenge. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.